I want to bring you a report from our sister station, Fox 29, in Philadelphia.
Main Street Maniac right outside of Philadelphia. Picture perfect, right? Looks just like a winter wonderland. Everything you would want for the holidays. The lights are up, the snow has fallen, the chill in the air. But you have to be careful if you're navigating the roads. Jared and I made the trip over from Center City, Philadelphia, so about a 20-minute drive usually. Took me about 40 minutes trying to be as careful as possible. Some of the roads that you would think would be easy to navigate were still snow covered earlier this morning. So that's going to be the challenge for anyone who has to get out and about today. But the real message from city leaders is to stay home if possible. When you think about it right now, a lot of our emergency responders, first responders, healthcare workers, frontline workers are dealing with the coronavirus pandemic. And so adding to that would not be the best thing for them at this point. So they don't want anyone to go out and about, get into any accidents or anything bad happen. So stay home if possible, enjoy it from the inside. We'll tell you about what's happening here on the outside. For now, reporting from Manioc, Lauren Johnson for NewsNOW.
All right, thank you so much for that update, Fox 29 Philadelphia. I'll tell you who's not enjoying the storm from inside, and that's Fox 5 New York's Regan Medji. Excuse me, she's getting her gloves on, and she's preparing to go live here on NewsNOW from Fox. Good morning. How is it out there?
Hi, Pilar. Yeah, no, so I'm glad that you're likely cozy and tucked in inside. Yeah, out here it's really blustery, and you know what? I enjoy the snow, so I'm going to take you on a little walk and talk exactly of what's going on. We're here in Astoria, Queens, and we are on the corner of Ditmars Boulevard and 31st Street. You can see that some people are trying to brave this out in the elements. We're being told that the MTA is asking people, and the sanitation department as well, stay off the roads, go for that mass transit. They're prepared, they're clearing off the platforms. But when it comes to the drivers, they really need everyone to stay off the road so they can start plowing and making way for people who are like the essential workers, the doctors the nurses who need to get into the hospitals. Some people also are not even dealing with walking on the sidewalk, instead walking in the middle of the street, as you see this person is. That's basically because the sidewalks aren't plowed. And Pilar, I'm actually going to walk with me, if you will. If you look over here, you can see this is what you're going to be walking through if you're in Astoria, Queens, and basically any parts of the 5 boroughs. You can see this up to my ankles. So if you're going to be walking, this is what you're going to deal with. So you want to make sure that you have those high boots on, maybe snow pants. I'm dressed like I'm going skiing, really. We're actually by also a MTA bus stop, and we may see one of the buses come and fly through here slowly, if you will. They also have chains on their tires to make sure that they're going to be driving carefully, protected along the streets. But you can see it really looks like a winter wonderland. And I did speak with one person. She's from Colorado, and Pilar. I said to her, so, got all this snow. What is it like compared to Colorado? She goes, this is a Colorado winter. Back to you.
Regan, I am loving this, and I have to ask, is anybody like New Yorkers out there? I know it's a pain. You got a lot of shoveling. There's a lot of ice, dangerous driving conditions, but it's a winter wonderland. It's right before Christmas. Is anybody loving this?
Well, I am. I feel like you are too. I can hear it in your voice. And I know probably my family who's watching. Not too bad because, yeah, you talk about winter wonderland. So let's look at this real quickly. In Astoria, this is gorgeous here. They have, you know, everything decorated. They have the lights that go along Ditmars Boulevard. And then you even have off to the left of those lights, you have Frosty the Snowman that's on the top of the Christmas tree shack. That woman there, Sarah from Colorado, she is still selling those Christmas trees. That is our local Christmas tree farm, if you will. So it does look, if you get this nice picture, it does indeed look like a Christmas winter village here in Astoria, Queens, in New York City. Can you imagine? For one moment, we're at a ski lodge.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Lodge Astoria.
We have the radar up. We can see that it's still snowing there. When is it supposed to clear out?
Yeah, at this point, it's supposed to, we should kind of start to see clearing soon. We're really through the bulk of all of this snow. You can see that the flakes, yes, they're still flying down, but then it's eventually going to move out of here. There's a travel advisory that is expected to be lifted around 1 o'clock this afternoon. But that doesn't mean that you're going to see black pavement. You're going to start seeing a little bit more in the way of that, but you're really asked to stay off the road likely for a majority of the day. In the schools, because of remote learning here in New York City, those public school students, you're still going to school, but the Archdiocese of New York, you got a snow day.
Fox 5's Regan Medji, thank you so much for being live right here on News Now from Fox. Stay safe and stay warm.
Thank you, you too.
All right, everyone, that was a huge success, I would say, that live shot there. Thank you so much to Regan yet again. Here's a live look at Times Square in New York City. Oh man, it really is. I love just looking at it. I am a little bit grateful though that I'm not in it. I have experienced heavy snow before. I have been in snow conditions. Believe it or not, it does snow in Arizona, northern Arizona, just 2 hours away from Phoenix. And there was one time when I was going to Northern Arizona University, I was running to a final exam in knee-deep snow. Have you ever done that? Yeah, I have. Again, everyone, this is News Now from Fox. It is an exciting time here. Yes, it is a little bit of a headache. Yes, it's not experienced that often. Yes, it can cause some serious driving conditions. Unfortunately, we've learned of a pileup in Philadelphia or in the Pennsylvania area that claimed the lives of 2 people. That's the type of news that we don't want to hear. But when you look at it, you get to play in it, you get to take beautiful pictures. It's just, especially this time of year, it's welcome by some people. So again, I wanted to show you that we are staying on top of all of this weather conditions across the Northeast, all of these weather conditions, and that it's impacting so many of you News Nowers worldwide. So we wanted to bring you the latest. When and if I get any additional updates, I will bring them to you right here on News Now from Fox. If you happen to miss Regan's report, I will clip it on the platform that has a chat feature. You can like, share, subscribe, send it off to your friends, your family, your coworkers, your neighbors, everybody you know. The more the merrier, right? Snow flurries still falling in New York. I'm going to keep us in New York, everybody, and get the latest from Governor Andrew Cuomo. He talked about the storm and COVID-19, just like many of the latest Northeast updates. This is News Now from Fox. My name is Pilar Arias. Good morning, 7:07 in the morning. Thank you for being here. Some of you are actually going to see a 2-minute break, and we'll see you when you return.
Brooklyn, Queens, Bronx. There's no reason for that. Staten Island is not as crowded, it's not as dense, doesn't have as much mass